and girls, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the back to school season and some things that I did this year to help me prepare to make this current year and my last year of high school the best year it could be. So if you're interested in hearing those tips and maybe getting some pointers on some things that you can do to make your life simpler and easier, then make sure to keep watching. Alright guys, we are back. Now this is something I normally don't do, recording and posting the same day, but it's been a tiring weekend, a tiring week so far, but I'm not gonna stop posting just because I'm not feeling my best. I am not feeling my best right now, but you guys deserve a video because, you know, I said I'm gonna post Tuesdays and Fridays, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's my story, I'm sticking to it, even though I could really go for a really nice after school nap right about now, but I'm not going to. So I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into the video. If you guys want to hear me talk, you can check out literally any of my other videos, but if you click on this video, you obviously want some advice, so I got it right here for you. We don't really get a lot of tips on how we can actually make the year better, how we can succeed. I want everyone around me to succeed, and I know that the school season can be very, very difficult for a lot of us, and a lot of times you can help yourself do better and perform better by just making these few simple changes. So let's get into this list. So number 10, we have 10 tips. So let's start with number 10. Number 1 will be the most beneficial in my opinion. Alright, number 10, buy a planner. Now, I know I've touched on this a little bit in a previous video, but I want to stress, I cannot stress this enough. Please go ahead and buy a planner or some type of, you can even install a planner app, but for me it's just not the same as having a planner. I'm more of a digital person myself, but I feel like having a planner really elevated my life. I went from okay to like getting to be that girl, because a successful person is not going to have their papers just scattered all in their backpack, and it's not going to know when the next test is, when the next assignment is due. A successful person is going to have their stuff ready and all in one place. Therefore, you can invest in a little planner. Now, this is a dupe. This is not the real thing. Yes, I've been asked if it's the real thing, so I stopped even bringing it to school. But this is just a planner, and well, it's actually a binder, but it can be used like as a planner. And I have some stuff in here, but I actually don't use this one. I'm trying to think of something I could use it for, because I'm not gonna like carry this around to school. But it's super cute, so I've kept it just as kind of like decor. But yeah, so you can get a cute one like this, or you can get this one. This is the one I'm going to be using this year. This costed literally less than $15. I got it from Target. They sell them at Target, Walmart, Office Depot, you know, Staples, all these places like this. You can pretty much get a planner from anywhere. You can even get a planner from Dollar Tree. They have academic planners. They're going to be smaller and not as efficient, but they can get the job done. And Dollar General sometimes has some decent ones as well. This planner takes you through the whole year, even into next year, even into summer of next year. And it takes you through the whole year. It has, you know, the full calendar, and then each week you can set goals. Not only can you set goals for the month and, you know, do your reminders here, but you can also, each day, you have a big block. This is just a normal plan. This isn't an academic plan. You have a big block of space to where you can write down any important notes, any important dates, anything like that. So I like to use my planners to track my deadlines, to put outlines of like projects and things I'm working on, even sometimes my videos if I have free time, and also important information. So something that's been helpful these first like introduction days of school is writing down like bonus opportunities, like basically like bringing back signed syllabuses. Well, I don't know if that's correct, but bringing back a signed syllabus, bringing Kleenex, bringing paper towels, bringing disinfectant wipes, things of that nature, that teachers will literally, they're giving you free points and they're giving you those reminders, and it's up to you to, you know, take account of it. Number 9, clean your room. Now this, like I said, these aren't revolutionary ideas. This isn't rocket science. Like these are easy, practical things that you can do to simplify your life. So If you want to have a less stressful year, a better year, clear your clutter, clear your mind, clean up your room. Now, I'm not your parent. I'm not going to say you just have to do this, but for me, it really was helpful because my room it wasn't awful, but it definitely wasn't clean. So this year when I cleaned my room before going back to school, it really helped me to reset my things, to put clothes that I didn't this year, put away like cats, food, litter, that type of stuff away, just disinfect like my bedside table, disinfect like the lights, the doorknobs, disinfect lighting sprays, disinfect my bed stuff, and like my chairs, like that, just everything nice, right down clean. I swept the mop, I cleaned my computer, put the fresh oil in there, got that going, washing my bedding, that's very important. Washing your bedding, I mean, that's something that, you're like, even if you washed last week, go ahead and give it another wash. Preferably before you start school, but I know a lot of us have already started school, so even if you have started school, like this weekend, take the time to reset and make next week your best week. Taking the trash out is also important, and also for me, people who have pets, if you have pets that are in your room, cleaning, if they have an area in your room, cleaning it. So for me, that entails wiping down her litter box, putting fresh litter, cleaning out all that not so fun stuff, but it will help. It made me feel lighter, made me feel airier, and it gave me room for, some stuff that I need to put in my room. So, besides those initial things, I'm going to say for number 8, limit social media. By limiting social media, I don't mean just only being allowed to be on your phone 10 minutes a day. Like, no, that's pretty unrealistic for the majority of the population. I mean, just try not to be on it before you go to bed. Try not to be on it as soon as you wake up in the morning. Try to, eat your food without watching something, which I'm working on that. But just try to have some time when you're not being told what to think or told what to do, or have something shoved into your ear. I know everyone is in love with the AirPods. Hopefully we won't have like hearing loss in a couple years. But just try to give yourself a little break, a little mind break, and just have some time to think for yourself, and just relax your mind, relax your body, and not really be influenced. We don't realize it, but social media really influences how we think and how we behave, and that could be positive or negative thing. Number 7, here's something I haven't heard too many people talk about. Finding simple but enjoyable meals. And I say this because around this time I noticed that my eating habits can change. Last year, I won't go into too many details here. I've talked about it in previous videos, so we're not gonna keep talking about the same thing over and over again. But I noticed that my eating habits drastically changed around this time in my life. Like I said, the transition from summer to back to school can be really hard. So I noticed that I was eating a lot less. I really didn't have an appetite at all. And when I did have an appetite, I didn't really know what I wanted to eat, but I just knew that I needed to eat out of necessity. So this year I'm focusing on making meal plans and finding some snacks and foods that I know that I like, no matter if I'm eating a lot or if I'm eating a little. That way that's just one less thing I have to think about. Also, going back to school shopping, while I'm back to school shopping, I can get those snacks and foods that I like. That way I can have something to pack for my lunch, and if you don't pack your lunch, you can just have some snacks that you like if you're able to. So some snacks that I like are fruit snacks and granola bars. Like I said, this isn't anything special. You can actually get a pack of 30-ish of these for less than $5 at I think $3.84 at Walmart. It's the Great Value brand, of course, but yeah. And then just some fruit snacks as well. So I like getting little simple snacks like those because I can still eat something even if I don't have a big appetite, and my stomach won't be growling aggressively while I'm trying to concentrate at school. Some meals that I enjoy, I actually made a little list on my phone. I like to use Pinterest because they have really good lunchbox ideas and meal ideas and things like that. So I use those types of apps and resources to think about what I already like and then see kind of how they did it, and then I kind of take inspiration from that, and I'm able to make lunches that I enjoy. One thing I bought recently was mango applesauce. Who would have thought that I would be buying mango applesauce? But applesauce is just a good little side thing you can have that's not messy and it's not super heavy, so it's just something that you can eat to kind of fill yourself up a little bit and have some type of nourishment throughout the day. So I made, let's see, where did I put it? So lunch ideas. So something I'm trying new for my lunch is nuggets with barbecue sauce. I'm buying frozen nuggets. I'll, prepare them the night before and bring them with some sauce and just have that for a simple little McDonald's dupe, lunch. And that's something that's like filling, and it's just like enough. I don't have to, I notice that I don't eat a lot at school, so it's just enough to where I'm not hungry. And then if I'm still hungry, I can always eat more at home. So, that type of thing. I'm going to do the Caesar salad chicken wraps again, and I'm also going to try orange chicken and fried rice, bring it myself. I might have to get one of those little like twist top insulated like bowls, I guess you call them, or like containers. And then I just put some more stuff that I like that I need to go ahead and pick up. So yeah, so just stuff like that, little simple changes like that will really help you improve your eating habits, and a reminder to not only eat but also eat like how you want. If you know that you eat more, then find things that you like that you can eat a lot of. And if you know that you eat less like me, then find things that you like that will still be filling, but you can like set a portion, right? Number 6, go ahead, you guys may dislike me for saying this, but go ahead and check those school emails and the school website too while you're at it. Like, you cannot go wrong in doing that. Like, you want to be as prepared as possible, as put together as possible, and that's one of the things that will really help you in this time. I like to check my emails because teachers tend to send out a lot of important information and like just little reminders and things around this time. And if you check your email, you can literally sign into it on your phone, or if you have another device that you use at home, then do it on that. And you can check in and just stay up to date, stay in the know. I checked mine a little bit throughout the summer, so I didn't have too many at the start of the school year. But if you haven't checked it since school let out, like, take the time while you still have the time to go ahead and give it a nice clean out, refresh, and let it be ready for this new year. Number 5, reflect on your previous years. And no, I'm not a counselor. That's not what this video is, even though it's starting to sound like it. But seriously, just take some time to think about some things that you may have done last year that you're just like, why did I do that? Or that wasn't helpful to my school year at all. And also take away some things that you're proud of yourself for doing and that really helped you. And this little reflection time is going to help you improve, and it's going to help you grow. It's going to challenge you to do better this year. Everything is not about academics. It's not about having straight A's. It's not about having perfect attendance. It's not about being the perfect student on the teacher's pet. That's not what this is. This is self-growth, self-love, self-preparation, and improvement time. That's what this is. It's moving on to number 4, set new goals. Now, number 4 and number 5 rather, go hand in hand together. If you're noticing those habits that you're changing or want to improve, it's time to set new goals. I feel like each year is a fresh start, right? That's how I've been trying to view it, to the best of my ability. Each year is a new start, and if it's a new year, it's time for new habits. If you set intention for something that you want to do, you're more likely to do it. And if you're just like, hey, I know that this is something I want to do, so I'm going to make it a goal so that I can achieve it and see how I'm going to work toward achieving it. So I'm going to quickly share, write it down, put it on your phone, comment down below, whatever you want to do. Fill in this blank. This school year I will, alright, my turn. This school year I will prioritize my mental health. I will turn in assignments ahead of the deadline. I will eat well, if you know, you know. I will limit anxiousness. I will pay my school fees, which I still have yet to do, but I'm working on it. I will pay my school fees. I will have fun. I will enjoy it. I will create lasting memories. I will graduate with no complications. I will earn some scholarships. So, those are my goals. Those are my new goals for this year. And yeah, I'm going to keep reminding myself of these goals and continually set intention. Okay, after you set those new goals, go ahead and pray for me. You can pray for me, but I mean like pray. You know, just take a moment to give thanks to God, but also bring your concerns to Him, because He is going to listen. He actually cares. You know, a big part of my faith and my spirituality is prayer. And prayer works every single time. It's going to do it for me every single time. And a big thing that I do is I try to just like not necessarily dump on God, but I try to just like pour out everything that's concerning me, everything that's worrying me before school starts. Take some moments to just, you know, have gratitude, reflect, pray if you do that. If not, that's cool too, but you know, just pray about, you know, the things that are worrying you and get that peace and that tranquility before going back. And even if you are back now, like I said, you can always do a weekly reset and, you know, do these things and, you know, just put your best foot forward. That's all we're trying to do. Number 2, make a drop-off station for your school-related items like your backpack, your belt, your lunch bag, any things that you bring to and from school on a daily basis. Make a little area for them so that you have a system going on and that you can hold yourself accountable and have like all your things in one place. Having somewhere to put your stuff, like how you have a schedule for your classes, you need to have a schedule for yourself. And that leads me to the last and final point, which is number 1, and that's considering your daily life and develop morning and night routines that are curated to you and your lifestyle. Now that's a really long explanation, but that's essentially what, you know, it's all about, right? So my morning routine and my night routine may not work for you because you may be in sports, you may be in special clubs, you may you know, have a job. Unlike me, I'm still jobless. Yes, I am still jobless. Yeah. You may have a job, you may have siblings to take care of, you may have all these other like external differences, but you still have the need to, you know, have a solid routine that you can stick to the best of your ability, right? So something that really helped me was thinking about everything that I do on a daily basis. So I literally sat down and I thought about it. I'm just like, okay, if systems work and they make your life easier, have you ever changed maybe something so minuscule about yourself or your life and you're like, how was I doing this before? Like, it probably made no sense how you were doing it before, but now it's working so much better for you. That's how it is. So basically just thinking about the things that you do on a day-to-day basis and how you can like kind of lay it out and make it flow and, you know, set aside time for each thing. It'll not only make your life easier, but it'll take that stress off your brain because it's less you have to think about. So you can spend more time, you know, concentrating and focusing on your schoolwork and stuff like that while, you know, while you're at school. Hopefully you don't have to like bring it home. But, you know, you can spend more time concentrating on your curriculum instead of your chores and, you know, all this type of stuff, all this type of other stuff. That's also important, but, you know, we want the focus to be on getting from this grade to the next grade, moving along our education so that we can graduate and we can have careers, have a future, whatever that may look like for you. So we want to, you know, do everything in our power to make this time as easy as possible, and just these simple little things will really make it just so much more efficient, make life more efficient, make life easier. Let me know if any of these tips were helpful for you, and if they were, go ahead and give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the #creative crew because I post new videos. I actually do upload unlike some other YouTubers, but yeah, I do upload every Tuesday and Friday, so definitely stay tuned and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!